Ye Wubin's 100 Lessons to Mastering Time Management. Lesson 57. The Dream Board and the Annual Review are twin brothers. Hello everyone, my name is Ye Wubin from Neng. I am so happy to be with you now at 6 a.m. on the Ximalaya App. For those of you who have been following my lessons, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome aboard. I am so happy to have you with us. Time is man's scarcest resource. Once it's used, it can never be regained. So if you're not using your time effectively, or if the time you are spending is only getting you further away from your dreams in life, stay with me, listen a while, and I'm confident I can help open your eyes to a new path that will get you closer to your dreams. I want to remind you there are 100 classes in this album, and every class lasts about 6 minutes. It is updated at 6 a.m. New York City time each morning. When the first 3 recordings of the time management lessons were published to the Ximalaya app on the very first day, I only received 3,000 playbacks. That same day, I told my friends that my goal was to reach 3 million playbacks by the time I completed my 100th recording. As of today, I am proud to report that I have published over 50 recordings and they have been listened to over 2.2 million times. It seems that I will easily reach the goal of 3 million playbacks. When we set goals each year and then consistently work on them, success will come like a snowball rolling down the hill. At first, the work will be slow and gradual, but over time, it will pick up speed and intensity. Therefore, today I will discuss the annual review. This is similar to the weekly and monthly reviews that we talked about previously. When we combine the 2 practices of reflecting over past actions and planning the next week's and month's activities, we gain more insight into our actions. This is how we can apply the feedback analysis that Professor Peter Drucker, the father of management, spoke about. I do an annual review every year, and I have done this for the past 10 consecutive years. Many of our return listeners will remember that I make a dream board every year. And if you haven't listened to this already, please listen to lessons 44 and 45 where I discuss the dream board in detail. So when do I make my dream board each year? Generally, I make a dream board or I modify my existing dream board at the end of December each year. If you're making the dream board for the first time, I recommend making a 1-year dream board. As you build your willpower and knowledge of the dream board process, you can progress to 5-year and even lifetime dream boards. The dream board has a twin brother, the annual review. The annual review is based on the monthly reviews. At the end of the year, I print out each monthly review from the past year and stick them to the wall. Then I close the door and lock myself in the room. And then look at the monthly reviews one at a time, and I see all the achievements I completed in the past year. Doing this year after year helps me feel more determined to complete additional goals. I also feel grateful for not just my achievements, but also the difficulties I've encountered along the way, for they teach me so much. By looking at each of my reviews over the past year, I ensure that the lessons will not be lost or forgotten, and that I will not deceive myself into forgetting my failures. Knowing which areas I achieved in and which I fell short allows me to adjust my goals for the following year, and which areas I need to focus and concentrate more on. It's important to summarize the gains and losses of the last year and use this plan for the next year accordingly. It has been 3 years since the start of Neng. After reviewing the profit and loss for the year, I found that we've made a breakthrough in China in the past half year. We are the best performing course in the time management field for both the online and offline course. Currently, we have thousands of people taking the offline Neng course. We have opened 7 to 10 classes in all cities around China, with hundreds of new members joining our community every month. We've achieved great results, whether in Tencent, Youku, or Ximalaya. I'm telling you all of this for a reason. Neng's success is due to his successful planning. Specifically, I want to point out 3 things. First, start immediately. Don't wait for the conditions to be perfect before starting your goal. Remember from lesson 32 that we should start first and then perfect later. Second, execute and follow through repeatedly. Once you begin, constantly maintain your progress and work to improve what you've already done. Progress is both moving forward and improving on what you did previously. As you reflect each week on the actions of the previous week, month, and year, continue to use the Ebbinghaus memory curve to ensure you remember the important lessons that you want to perpetuate in your future performance. What things do people need to remember most? Well, most importantly, you should remember your dream and your goal. Third, remember the reason you are doing these things, which is to accomplish your dream and your goals. By visualizing your dreams and your goals, you will choose to complete activities that help you progress towards your goal. As we close today, I want you to remember that it's not only important to create your annual goal each year, but to constantly review that goal and visualize it in cycles. Reviewing, revising, and adjusting goals constantly ensures that we are always moving in the right direction. Think of it as calibrating the compass of your life. Until next time, see you later. These audio lessons are translated by Neng's partner Cece and then recorded by her husband Justin. I wish you great success today. See you tomorrow.